And good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris English for News 19 at 11. We begin tonight with more reaction from local businesses about a new development coming to downtown Columbia. And JR, for those in the town of Newberry, things are starting to get back to normal with power on at shopping centers, gas stations, and even traffic lights. But for those who live in the rural portions of Newberry County, it'll be another night in the dark. Tonight here in Somerton, we're hearing reaction after the town's police chief announced his retirement at the same time that 3 of the department's officers submitted their resignations. This evening, parents and other concerned citizens gathered at Lorick Park for a discussion over gun safety. Now, the hope is that they will further reduce the amount of gun-related violence in the area. The city's Director of Violent Crime Prevention, Dr. Trevon Fordham, was also there to support the city's partner organization. Shelley, AAA estimates that over 119 million people will be traveling for the holidays this year, and that includes travel by planes, trains, and automobiles. As frigid air is expected to reach the Palmetto State later this week, agencies from across the Midlands, like the SCDOT, are preparing equipment, testing generators, and even checking on their supply of road sand, so they'll be prepared no matter what Mother Nature throws at us. This is Chris English in Orangeburg, where the county's planning commission just voted to deny developers' request to recommend rezoning a section of property near a historic drag strip. Coming up tonight on News 19 at 11, we'll hear more from developers and those who oppose the project and explain what happens next. You're watching News 19 at 7. We'll have more news right after this. But one mother said Coach Staley's had a huge influence on her daughter's life and the next generation.
My daughter actually wants to play basketball ever since she started wanting to, come to the games and see Don Staley and our Gamecocks play. So, just seeing the inspiration of, whether it's her size or bigger, you can do whatever you want to do. And Don Staley instills that, motivation in our young girls. And so we love that.
And of course, if you'd like to see the statue in person, it's located just in front of the USC Alumni Center on Senate Street, where it meets Lincoln Street by the Columbia Metropolitan Convention Center. In downtown Columbia, Chris English, News 19, WLTX. The American Stroke Association says that stroke has no age limits. Whether it's adults, children, or infants, when a stroke happens, time is of the essence. Now, you can look for the warning signs for a stroke by thinking of the acronym FAST. If you notice someone with face drooping, arm weakness, or slurred speech, then it's time to call 911. This evening, the Richland County Development and Services Committee met once again to discuss enacting impact fees here in Richland County. Supporters say those impact fees could help future growth pay for itself. And JR, at this hour, investigators are still on scene as they try to piece together exactly how this happened. Of course, we've reached out to the Richland County Sheriff's Department for more information. We'll have that for you both on air and online at WLTX.com. For now, reporting in Richland County, Chris English, News 19, WLTX.